Needles here. Today I'm going to do a video on top 5 favorite dips. I already did this video, but it was really bad, so I'm doing it again. I already got one in. I'm not going to put a filler in, because I did that in the last video. I put a filler in, the one that I deleted, and I wasn't uploading it. I got a list, top 5 favorite dips. Number 5 has to be Copenhagen Straight. That's just because I don't do it that much. I just do it whenever sometimes I get a craving for it. But that's there because it's kind of sweet and everything. It's kind of different from other straights, I think. It's kind of sweet, kind of salty and everything. It's not my favorite, but I'm just going to put that in the 5 spot. The 4th spot's probably going to be Grizzly Straight, because I don't do it that much. I ain't really got a reason why. But yeah, it's going to be number 4. I ain't a big fan of Grizzly anyway, but I'll still do that. It's about the only thing at Grizzly that I will do. So I don't ever do it that much, but yeah, that's number 4. Number 3 is going to be, number 3 is going to be Stoker's. I don't know if I showed that to you. I know you can't see it, but Stoker's Wintergreen. That's just because, I do that sometimes. I put that in my number 3. The other ones are all Stoker's, but Stoker's Wintergreen. Do it whenever I feel like it. That's number 3 though, because I never taste that much wintergreen in that, really. I taste a lot more tobacco, which I'm fine with. It's kind of one of the reasons I do that sometimes. I don't ever get much wintergreen off of it. And so yeah, that's gonna be number 3. Number 2 is gonna be Copenhagen Wintergreen, because who doesn't like Copenhagen Wintergreen? It's like, pretty sure everyone who dips does that, or has done it, or likes it a lot. Very few people who I've seen that don't like it. I didn't like it at first. It was just too strong for me, but then when I got to where I dip more, I liked it. Next is going to be number 1, Stoker's Mint. Obviously, I have it right here. Stoker's Mint is my favorite. Probably always going to be my favorite, unless I find something that's completely amazing, which I've done a lot of dips. I'm pretty sure I've done every Stoker's, except like fine cut. Really, the only fine cut I do is Copenhagen Snuff. I'm not a big fan of it. I'd rather just do Copenhagen Original Long Cut. Same thing, it's just long cut, which is still pretty small. I like the flavor of it. I'll do Copenhagen Snuff like when my friends have it and try it, which I'll do it, but it's not something I'm going to go buy just to do it for myself. I'll do it if someone else has it and that's all I got. But yeah, I like Stoker's Mint, which y'all should know by now. My favorite. Something I done one time was I took Copenhagen Original and mixed it. I put that in, then I put some Stoker's Mint in, and it was really good. One of my friends, he had the original long cut Copenhagen, and it's pretty good when I mixed it. I liked it before anyway, but yeah, I just really liked it that one time. I'm just going to talk about some more stuff because I've finished the list. This video's 4 minutes long at this point. I'm just going to talk some more about me, get to know me a little bit. In my last video, I said what my first name was, what's my middle name, and that's Eli. I ain't going to say my last name. I'm sure somebody will figure out eventually. I figured I'd just say some things to get to know me. I like fishing sometimes. I like swimming. I've been trying to get a job, but I ain't been working so far. I turned in one at a restaurant Saturday. It's Tuesday. I don't know if they're going to respond back, but I've heard they'll hire almost anyone, teenagers, but I'm pretty sure they're full right now and don't need no one, but I still fill that application anyway. It's so weird dipping on the other side. I'm going to try to get used to doing it more though. A lot of people ask me why I always do it. on this side. Like, once my friends asked me that, that's because first time I ever dipped, I did it on that side. I didn't do it on this side until like maybe a year ago, because this side had gotten sore. Because what it was is it was right when I started dipping. Or it wasn't when I first started dipping, so I first told my parents I did so I could dip more around them. And that's why I started dipping a lot. I had some skull cherry and it really made this side like really sore. I had gator lip. If you don't know what that is, it makes your lip like really rough. And yeah. Makes it rough and sore, and that can lead to like gum disease and stuff. So I quit doing it on that side for about a week. Did it on this side. I couldn't ever put it in on this side though at first. I can now, but at first I always had to put it over here, and then I'd take my tongue and roll it over. Sometimes I'd just take my finger and slide it, but I got to where I did it better on my tongue. And honestly, if I get like spit or something on my finger, even if it's like my dip spit, it just grosses me out. I did not know why. I don't know what else to do, so that's going to be it for this video. It's kind of short. Sorry about that. But, yeah. I'm Needles. Be sure to subscribe, whatever. Yeah. Bye. Okay, I was rewatching that after I finished it. Still pretty bad, but I left something out. It's really hard to narrow them down to 5. And I left out Stoker's Straight, which really would have been my number 2. Forgot to add it in, so like I said, it's really hard to narrow it down. So just gonna add this in. Really be a top 6, so just move all the other ones up until number 1. Number 2 would be Stoker's Straight, because between that and Mint is what I do all the time. I put Copenhagen in there because I really like it. That should have been number 3, and I should have just left Copenhagen straight out. But so yeah, it's really a top 6. So sorry about that. I ain't gonna say bye again because I already did it, and I don't feel like editing that out. So I'm just gonna edit this in. I don't feel like editing it out. It's kind of takes too much time. I don't really feel like doing it. So yeah, sorry about that.